Welcome, friends of the Yoga Room. I am Emily, and thank you so much for joining me today on a seated hip flexibility routine. So let us begin just sitting tall, and feel free to sit on a cushion of sorts. I'm going to sit on my yoga block, but you can sit on a pillow or anything that you have handy. And this is just going to help to elevate the hips so that the knees can be a little bit lower than the hips. Feel free to add some supports underneath your knee as well. And we're going to feel just a lengthening and a breath through the spine, a buoyancy. Breathing in through the nose, and go ahead and exhale out the mouth, dropping the shoulders. And another breath, just a circular breath to wash through the body. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale, a circular breath through the nose, and exhale through the jaw. So just take a breath here as you scan your body from hips, spine, shoulders, and neck. And bring your hands up to the hips and use your hands and the intention of your touch just to check in with your hips. Dropping the jaw, let's inhale, take the arms up. And let us exhale and bring the hands into the heart. So from here, go ahead and take a lift of the heart, and then exhale, fold forward at the hips. And you can bring your hands in front of you to the knees or to the floor. And inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, walk your hands a little bit forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, walk your hands a little bit forward. So this is just nice along the spine as well. Exhale, release. Now, walk your hands back, drawing the navel in, and exhale and cross the legs, and then just go ahead and cross the other direction with the other leg in front. So it might feel a little more awkward on your second side, but let's inhale, lengthen the spine, and bringing hands to the knees or to the floor, exhale. So really think of lengthening tall through the spine to begin with breath and alignment, and then exhale, folding. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold. So it doesn't matter, just come down as far as your spine wants to, as your neck can relax. And then we're going to use the hands to inhale and draw up. Good, and find the length of the spine coming up tall. Exhale, dropping the jaw, settling through the tailbone. So let us go ahead and remove our prop here, and we're going to bring the feet in front of us a little bit more than hip distance apart, and we're going to allow the knees to come over to the side. So go ahead and widen the feet so the knee comes down to the opposite heel. Inhale, drawing up, and exhale, other side. So we're breathing through the hips, inhale, exhale, also getting a little bit of maybe the quadriceps. Inhale, exhale, as you windshield wiper the knees. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So let's all go ahead and bring the knees over here to the right with the knee at the opposite heel. And we're going to add a twist here. So go ahead and pull the hips back a little bit. I want you to turn all the way around. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and then exhale, walking the hands away from you. Now you can come to hands or the elbows. I'm going to go ahead and lower the elbows. Go ahead and take a nice breath here. Just feeling the twist, the stretch here of the spine. flushing of the breath. Good. Place the left hand down, the right hand coming all the way up. It's getting the hips back and even. Let's windshield vipers the knees to the other side. I'm going to go ahead and turn so you can see my arms here in a little bit. But now we're at knee to heel. We're going to turn all the way around, just turning straight back behind you. Stand upon the hands, two hands, inhale. And we're going to exhale and walk the hands away and maybe lower one elbow, maybe even two elbows to add a little bit more of a massage to the lower abdominals, to the intestines, just helping with a little digestion. A twist of the spine, breathing in and out. Relaxing in the outer hip. Good. So come up to the right hand, the left hand, inhale, and exhale, releasing. Okay, so let's externally rotate at the hips, bring the feet in together, and you can hold on to a couple variations, holding on to the toe with the first two fingers, just getting a little massage, reflexology, wise of the neck, or you can hold on, interlace the fingers, or simply hold onto the shins or the ankles. But I want you either way to pull the elbows back, to lift open across the chest and front shoulders. So toe along the clavicles, spread the toes apart, inhale. Now continue to pull with the arms, elbows straight back. And so we're starting this forward bend here at the hips. Go ahead and inhale back. And dropping the jaw to settle into the hips. Go ahead and hinge forward. So come down just a little bit farther. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Really lengthen the exhalation and see where your body settles into. Inhale. Exhale. So allow your spine to round now. Let's go ahead and allow the vertebrae to open and relax. The nose to relax to the toes. Breathing deeply. Now let the arms assist you up. Drawing up, inhale. Exhale. Okay, so we're going to come to somewhat a figure four stretch. So bring the right ankle to the top of the left leg. Bring the hands back, lifting up the chest, and we'll go ahead and bend the long leg here. So keep the right foot flexed. And again, we're going to shift the legs, but we're going to feel a stretch from a newer angle. So maybe in the knee a little bit. Keep the foot flexed just to give some support to the knee. Go ahead and lean the hips to the one side. Inhale to the other side. And start to exhale. On this side, you feel more of a stretch. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit more of a twist here. And we're going to twist to the side of the foot. All right, so if you've got your right foot in front, we're going to go ahead and twist over here to the left. Now you can just bring your arm here around the front leg, or you can bring your elbow outside of the foot. So you can, if you can, go ahead and press your elbow, maybe even your hand into the foot. Inhale. And this is a very subtle T here, trying to find the alignment and the gentleness. Just taking your time, seeing where you can find a little movement in the spine to find this twist. Maybe you've got a little more movement you could find in the neck, gently. Good. Soften. And and release with support. Let's take a deep breath, drawing the arms up, and exhale, hands to heart. Now go ahead and lean back until the belly engages. Drawing the energy of the low ribs and the front of the hip bones together to find that support of the lower back. Good. Inhale, draw up. And we'll do the other side. So we're going to take the left knee at the top above or the left foot at the top of the right knee. Let's bring the hands back. And we'll bend the long leg, the right leg. So flex the left foot. Take a deep breath. Inhale slightly to the knee side. And then we're going to exhale and allow the knees to sway to the foot side. Inhale to the left. Ujjayi breath. Exhale to the right. Now I want to start slowing down the momentum. The momentum of the breath, of our movements, into a movement of meditation. Inhale, open. Exhale a little bit to the right. Notice how that stretch feels. And we're going to go ahead and add our little bit of a twist. So we're going to lean back into the right hand and take the left hand either around the knee, starting to turn gently the twist over to the right, maybe the elbow outside of the foot. Get a little foot massage there of the elbow, feels nice. So inhale and lengthen, and exhale, find the space where you've got a little movement and you can kind of rock and massage yourself into a little more depth. So allow your breath to be slow and smooth. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to find a little more length. To exhale, finding a little more depth. Inhale, exhale. Good, one more breath. And release the top. Straighten the right leg, and with support, release the left leg. Good. So let's go ahead and find easy sitting pose for a moment. Let's go ahead and lengthen the spine, taking the shoulders back. And we're going to go ahead and take, so we're similar to where we were before with knee to heel, but if it feels comfortable, bring this heel in just a little bit closer to the hip. So we're getting a little bit more of a stretch to the top of the foot, through the ankle, through the shin, and then bring the hands back. All right, so taking a huge breath, settling in, I want you to lift the pelvis a little bit, and either walk the hands back or go ahead and bend the elbows. So either way. So we're maybe navigating this stretch here a little bit deeper through the quadricep. Maybe you're feeling it through the knee, the top of the foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Coming up. And soften through the facial expression. Good. Bring the hands up. Lean far to the right to release the left leg. We're going to go ahead and switch. So again, we're bringing knee to heel. But this time, instead of the knees at 90 degrees, we're going to bring this top foot in just a little bit more. So go ahead and Let the top of the foot stretch. The ankle stretch. So you're just pulling this heel in as close as it feels comfortable to the hip. We're taking a meditative breath. And we're leaning back to the left hand and the right. Go ahead and take that tailbone, taking it forward. Inhale. And exhale, coming back. Inhale, press into the hands, lift. And exhale, come back. Now, if you're not feeling a stretch, go ahead and come down to the outer elbow, and then maybe to both elbows. Maybe that's too much, and we're staying back at the hands like we did on the other side. But just find this leg and this stretch for you today. So again, to hands, to bent elbows, to elbows. It's even okay to go all the way to your back if you would like. I'm going to go out deep meditative breaths into the hips, to the ankles, to the knees. Now sometimes people get cramps in the foot. Go ahead and just flex the foot is okay to do as well. Okay to do. All right, so we're going to come up and we'll take right hand and left hand coming up. So let's go ahead and bring the legs straight. Let's go ahead and point the toes. Flex the feet and point. Let's go ahead and sitting up tall. Point the feet and drop the ear to shoulder. Good. Flexing the feet, inhale, head up. Try to lift the heels away from the floor if possible. Pointing through the toes, opposite ear to shoulder. Now keep the ball of the foot pointed, but flex the toes back. Good. Flexing the feet back. Inhale, taking your head up. So let's circle ear to shoulder and slowly ankles and other ear to shoulder. So I want you to keep your chest lifted. We don't need a whole lot of this particular stretch because with our screens we're often looking down anyway. So I just want to even it out and give some acknowledgement here to the sides of the neck. Good. So allowing the chin to come down, to bring the hands to the legs. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Now you can have some bend to your knees. So let's go ahead and all bend the knees. And then exhale, bring the hands walking down the legs. If you are comfortable with straight legs, go ahead and straighten them. I want you to be comfortable. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold from the hip. So we're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find depth. Inhale, find length. And an even slower exhalation with depth. Good. Let your hands assist you to come up. And today, we're going to do a seated mindfulness meditation. So I want you to sit as tall and supported as possible. And with that, as comfortable as possible. So if that's a cushion underneath your sit bones, or if that's a cushion underneath, a support underneath the knees, I want you to be as comfortable as possible. But I want you to just turn all the way inside. And first of all, pretend you're in a reverse pendulum position. You're just really relaxing the spine in length and alignment. And that you're breathing as you are born to breathe, with full, deep belly breaths. And with every inhalation, you're just feeling a little buoyancy in the spine. And letting that buoyancy ripple out through the body. Their body's mostly made up of water. We're just getting this vibration rippling out through the body, of energetic connection, of mindfulness. Check in again. Let this be as easy and as comfortable as possible. Concentrate on your brow. Let it relax. Concentrate on your eyes. Let them relax. Concentrate on the cheeks. Let them relax. Your jaw, let it relax. Concentrate on the neck, softening of the shoulders, the arms, warmth and energy in your hands, the spine getting stronger, grounded through the hips. The legs, solid yet supple in strength and foundation, grounded through the calves, the feet, to the soles of the feet and the toes. Breathe through your feet. Vibration through the whole body as you lengthen up and press the crown of the head to the skies. So observe everything in your space, taking it all in. We're going to open up the palms. We're going to inhale, taking the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. I invite you to resonate from the energy of your heart throughout the rest of your day and your week. Namaste. I thank you for joining me for this seated hip openers. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.